Nestled high in the Bavarian Alps, nearly 6,000 feet above sea level, lies a stunning stone building with panoramic views of Germany and Austria. To the casual visitor, it looks like a scenic mountaintop restaurant or a historical landmark. But what many don't realize is that this place, known as the Kehlsteinhaus, or the Eagle's Nest, was built as a luxurious retreat for Adolf Hitler. However, beyond the breathtaking scenery and architectural marvel lies a dark and mysterious past, one filled with secret underground tunnels, occult rumors, and whispered tales of stolen treasures and forbidden experiments. This is not just a mountaintop hideaway. It may be one of the last unsolved secrets of the Third Reich. Let's begin where most tourists do, at the base of the mountain. To reach the Eagle's Nest, you must travel up a narrow, winding road, one so treacherous it's only accessible by special buses. Built in just 13 months by thousands of laborers, the road itself is considered an engineering feat. But the true mystery begins once you step off the bus. At the end of the road is a long, cold tunnel carved straight into the mountain. It leads to a brass elevator that ascends vertically for over 400 feet into the heart of the summit. Some claim Hitler designed this entrance to feel like a descent into the underworld and an ascent into his own Olympus. But why go to such lengths for a mountaintop tea house? Here's where it gets strange. Although the Eagle's Nest was officially built as a birthday gift to Hitler in 1939, there's no solid proof he spent more than a few hours there. In fact, Hitler was afraid of heights and prone to altitude sickness. That alone raises the first red flag. Why build a palace in the sky for a man who didn't want to be there? Some historians believe it was more than just a symbolic project. Theories have emerged that the Eagle's Nest was part of a much larger, hidden network, a command center connected to secret research operations deep within the Alps. During the war, the region around Berchtesgaden became a heavily fortified Nazi stronghold. Bunkers, tunnels, and underground facilities were constructed all throughout the area. Allied soldiers who arrived at the end of the war found vast storage rooms, maps, weapons, and coded documents. But many of the most sensitive materials were gone. One theory suggests the Eagle's Nest was merely the visible tip of a hidden military and occult iceberg. Beneath the surface, some believe the Nazis conducted forbidden research, ranging from advanced weapons development to attempts at harnessing supernatural forces. These claims are not without precedent. The Nazis had well-documented interests in the occult, ancient relics, and pseudo-scientific experiments. The Ahnenerbe, a secretive Nazi institute, was tasked with uncovering ancient knowledge to prove Aryan superiority, and some speculate their research extended into the paranormal. According to certain accounts, there are tunnels under the Eagle's Nest that were sealed off by the Allies, tunnels that may lead to still undiscovered chambers. Whispers of gold shipments, stolen art, and lost Nazi technology hidden within these mountains have fueled treasure hunters for decades. One persistent rumor tells of a trainload of Nazi gold, hidden somewhere in the Alps near Berchtesgaden, never recovered, never confirmed. Another tale speaks of classified documents detailing advanced jet and rocket propulsion systems stored in underground vaults. Even stranger, some locals report unusual electromagnetic activity around certain parts of the mountain, triggering theories about secret energy experiments or protective technologies left behind. In recent years, researchers using ground-penetrating radar have detected voids beneath the mountain that don't match official blueprints. When authorities were questioned, no clear answers were given. Some believe these voids could be sealed bunkers. Others think they're empty. But no one knows for sure. Of course, it's possible that these mysteries are nothing more than wartime legends, exaggerated by decades of speculation. But when dealing with a regime that valued secrecy and deception, one must ask, how much was really hidden? And how much has yet to be uncovered? Adding to the intrigue is the fact that the U.S. military occupied the area for years after the war. They had access to all facilities, documents, and research in the region, but very little was made public. Did they uncover something too sensitive to reveal? Or were they simply being thorough in securing former enemy territory? What we do know is this: the Nazis had a plan to turn the Alps into a last bastion of defense, known as the Alpine Fortress, or Alpenfestung. Though it was never completed, parts of it were real. The eagle's nest may have played a role in that defense, or at least served as a symbolic heart of it. Today, the Kehlsteinhaus is a tourist destination, complete with a restaurant and gift shop. But few visitors realize they are standing on what could be the mouth of an unsolved historical enigma. Is the eagle's nest just a picturesque relic of a terrible past? Or is it something more? A hidden nerve center, a gateway to secrets still buried under the mountain. Perhaps the truth is sealed behind stone and steel, waiting for someone brave or foolish enough to uncover it. One thing is certain, the past is never as distant as we think. And in the shadows of the Alps, it still whispers.